Albuquerque, New Mexico, the land of enchantment, and today home to the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he hauls it in and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Western Kentucky's offense takes the field. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but the sweet flowing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Hilltoppers have this offense rolling. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. The Hilltoppers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Young. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. On third down, the jet sweep as they try to move the chains. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. The Broncos offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. It's complete to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Genty. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator, and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what?
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these two programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl. It's been very evenly played through two quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Mexico Bowl.
The Hilltoppers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State ready to send out that offense. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive, now first and 10 from their own 39. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on second down. Defense has been dominant. We reached the end of the third quarter. Nobody's been able to get on the board as we check out the stats. It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the fourth. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He's going to pass. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise, you can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The running back has it. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Genty. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Hey, we got some points. Listen, it has been a defensive struggle all game long. It's been sloppy offensively. The defenses have dominated, and this game just feels like it's going to come down to which of these teams can put themselves in a position to kick a field goal, and they just did here late. Might that be enough now to win it?
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Hutchinson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, in every possession. He's off to the races. The 20. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Okay, 1-possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Caught in the backfield. It's Genty. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Throws for the tight end. And he intercepts it. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.